Welcome back to the Blackout Entertainment channel. I know it's been a minute, but like we're back at it.
We got the new place. Of course, it's truly yours, Trey.
And it's your boy, Cy Rizzler, aka Simon.
Now we're gonna be reacting to exes playing Truth or Drink. So like that shit should get like mad spicy. So I'll just get straight to it.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Again, let's get this channel bumping.
Hi, I'm Brian.
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Zanae.
I'm Ryle.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Hunter.
Yes.
What are you two doing here today?
Playing Truth or Drink with my recent ex.
We broke up recently, like what, three weeks?
Yeah.
Would y'all ever like go on something like this with your ex, or is that like a dog?
I prefer to keep things private.
I wouldn't either because it's kind of like people know your business and then it's kind of ruins everything because it's like, bro, that's the past. I don't want to think about that. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't play Truth or Drink. I think like an ex is an ex for a reason, right? You might miss them and stuff, but then it's just not it's like toxic to me personally. But
Yeah,
I think
no,
we
I
all
wouldn't.
agree.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to like run that shit back, especially like having that shit on YouTube. Everyone's seeing that shit, but like also I just like keeping shit like in the past because like what Summer Walker said in one of her songs, "That bitch your ex for a reason though." You know what I mean? So like that's how I see it.
Yeah, I don't get the point of this, but let's just keep watching.
They probably still trying to fuck each other.
Honestly, yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah.
How long did you date?
Like 7 or 8 months.
We were married for 9 years, together for
12.
You two want to take a shot?
Yeah.
yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, come on.
That shorty got a do-rag.
Yeah, she got like a rocking a bandana.
But as she had like that flowery ass bandana, and then like the man like with the purple shirt, like he kind of was built like a Welch's grape.
Like a rock star, man.
Like looking at those two, I would never have expected them to be a couple.
Yeah, he looks like
different.
he looks like really straight lace, and she has like her like flowery bandana, and probably does like a lot of like psychedelics and shit like that. Like it doesn't seem like they'd be together, but like shit, people surprise you.
I mean, opposites attract, right? It's like
Yeah.
magnets, north and south.
I don't know. Like he looks like a William.
Oh yeah, he does look like a William.
While that other shorty, like she looked like she come from the projects or something. So I don't know. It looks
Yeah, she looks
interesting.
like a Brienne.
Yeah, I don't know what type of situation they got going on there.
I realized I'm a lesbian, Hunter.
Damn. That's wild though. Like, imagine a girl just like tells you like, "Oh, I was never attracted to you, and I wasn't attracted to you like at all because like I'm into like another gender than you." That's just like crazy. That's actually kind of hard way to like get like dumped.
Like, what if he was like just so bad in bed that she's like,
I was married with him for 9 years. That's a long ass time to figure out you're a lesbian. Like, what? Why would you lead him on like that and then dump him? That's crazy to me. I would be heartbroken if I was with a girl married for almost a decade and then she turns out to be not even attracted to me. It's like a waste of time. So personally, that's an insult. But
Yeah, no, it's
like I wouldn't like.
she. If I had to guess, maybe she comes from some like religious background or something. Because why else? Like,
I don't know. Like,
she don't look religious.
I know she doesn't honestly, which is like also why it's like surprising. But like, y'all, maybe her parents are or something. But like, she doesn't even like seem like that.
yeah, I don't know how I would respond to that. I think I would just be speechless.
Yeah, no, so would I.
The most annoying question you get realizing you're a late in life lesbian.
How did you not know? Or like, how were you married for so long to a man?
Yeah.
What do you tell people?
I tell them that I was raised in a really high control religion, and to be a lesbian was the worst thing I could be.
Wait, pause that shit. I called it.
Yeah.
Cause like It makes
Um,
no sense otherwise. If you're not, she had to have been from some like type of strict like religious background. Because like, why else would you marry someone, be married to someone for a decade and not like come to terms with that? Because like the only way you could do that if you like suppress that shit, and like
Wait,
that's
what
the
is
only
she?
thing
Is
that
she?
makes sense.
She
What
Christian? What is she?
I'm
I
probably
don't know.
Christian.
Probably, yeah,
Like I have to
probably,
guess. But
yeah. I don't know, it's also crazy how, like, but they took like 9, 10 years. Like, there's like so much, basically so much time wasted. Or I guess
you know,
they might have had good memories, but still, like, to like find out like just now, like you kind of like basically wasted like so much of your time, like valuable time. So yeah, it's crazy.
Like you can't get time back. You feel me? That's like the worst thing that could be taken away from you.
Have you masturbated thinking about me since we broke up?
No, not at all. Not
I
once.
knew that was going to be the answer, and I knew it was going to be that immediate.
like bro, like why would she? She's like a lesbian. Like you know what I'm saying? Like why would she be thinking about you?
Oh
She
yeah,
probably
that's true.
honestly like probably the whole time they had sex, she probably was like thinking about like other women the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like she probably was never thinking about him.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. And like back to that like first thing where what was the question? Uh oh yeah, who was like happy when like they broke up? Like I'm not even gonna lie, like for one of your exes, like I was or I wasn't happy, but I was like, okay, you think you made the right move. But we don't have to say the name.
I'm not gonna say the name, but I know
And
who it is.
yeah.
I mean, I was happy too.
Yeah.
So I think it's Simon knows what I'm talking
Yeah.
about too.
Yeah.
You'd met Donovan, and then kind of the open relationship became another surprise polyamory. Always fun. At that point, it's kind of like, all right, like probably not going back to how things were.
It seems like the way they broke up. I don't know. It feels like it was kind of stupid. One said polyamorous open relationship. Personally, I would never do an open relationship because then is it really a relationship? Like it's just like what's the point of you can't commit to someone because they're
But
saying
to
other
be honest,
people
like
and they, yeah.
but beyond like key word was like he said it was a surprise polyamorous relationship. So that just is like a nicer way of saying like, oh shit, like he cheated on me. Like basically,
People
because like
just
he like because like he said surprise, like he wasn't expecting to have a polyamorous relationship. So he basically just said like, oh, I was cheated on, without having to say I was cheated on.
Yeah, that's just some
Just
BS
yeah,
way of
yeah, just say you were cheated on. Like you don't have to do all this like fancy lingo and language about it. You just say you were cheated on.
If you're in an open relationship, that's a code for you're a hoe. Okay, you're a hoe. That's all it is. Let's be real. Like, why else? A relationship is supposed to be between you and one other person. You don't share. Like, that's freaking. That's some thought vibes. But okay.
I mean, was it hard to tell me?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But felt like I soft launched it.
Yeah.
I was like, what would you do if I was a lesbian?
Yeah, I remember
And you
that.
were like, well, we'd figure it out. And I called my mom and I was like, I'm going to ruin Hunter's life. It's all over. And then I told you the next morning, which she did not think I should do.
But also, I'm so glad you did because, like, I don't want you
don't-
holding something like that for me just for my own sake.
Wait, how'd you figure it? Wait, how would you figure that shit out? There's not anything you could figure out. It's like, oh, like I'm you're dating a girl and she's like, oh, I'm only attracted to women. And like there's not like anything you can really figure out. It's like, oh shit, and you're not attracted to me. And like I'm also preventing you from like being happy in your like own life. So like why are you wasting why am I wasting your time? Why am I wasting my own time? Like there's nothing to figure out. It's just like that shit's over.
yeah, yeah. Like once you start questioning your like sexuality, then yeah, I don't see the point.
Yeah, it's like, once you, how does it just come out of nowhere? Like, if you're bisexual or you're gay, you know that shit, right? Like, ever since you become started attracted
But
to
she
people.
said she was
I
like
don't.
religious.
It's
Yeah,
just
maybe.
weird. I don't know.
No, but I mean obviously if she was like bisexual and shit, like obviously that wouldn't really affect the relationship because it's like, oh, like she's still attracted to him, but like if she's just straight up just lesbian, yeah, and like there's not really anything you could really figure out. Like she's not attracted to anyone of his gender, so it's like, yeah, there's not much figuring out you could do there.
Yeah, man. Before we play this video again, I have to say, like that guy, he looks like a low testosterone man.
Did you like my friends? Rate them in order from your least to most favorite.
Okay, let's go bottom friends.
Oh my god, you're
I
doing
would
this?
say anybody I met that I later found out it was an off and on situation with. Because there was one guy I was very friendly with, and then you were like, yeah, that guy's checking in. And I was like, what the fuck? You could have told me so I wasn't dapping him up every time I met him.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my god. Oh, hate him.
My bad.
That actually made me tight. Like she like disclosed that it was someone you used to like be involved with, like from the if like she tells you, oh, I used to be involved with this person, but like if you don't say anything about it, that's like kind of like weird to me.
crazy.
But, like,
Isn't that cheating, kind of?
Oh man, beta.
That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't introduce someone I'm seeing to or like my girl to someone I messed with in the past. I feel like that's kind of rude and disrespectful too.
Yeah, like I feel like if your shorty just brings like introduces you to like people who you had like one-off relationships with, I feel like she has absolutely no respect for you whatsoever.
yeah, no, it actually is like disrespectful.
Yeah,
so,
like I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about your manhood. Like just that to me, that's just absolutely no respect. So
That's a red flag. It has to be.
I know. Like I think she looks down on this dude. Man. That's why I'm screaming beta, the beta alert.
And again, look at him, bro. He just looks like a frat boy. Let's be real, man. He don't look like a
No,
plain, like Offset said.
I don't know. He looks like a William who was born in like North Carolina.
Yeah, he just looks basic.
I don't know.
Him, you know, like.
Tell me how to improve in the bedroom for my next relationship.
What? Oh no, I thought that.
it was really fun. I think his voice is funny as hell. He's like, huh, how can I improve in the bedroom? Like it just sounded that weird.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I didn't want to dive into that.
Oh man.
Tell me how to improve in the bedroom for my next relationship.
Okay, sometimes when you're kissing, you like bite the lower lip. And then sometimes you like do it so frequently that it like draws blood.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, my
I
bad.
never told you.
How often was this a problem?
You drew blood at least like 3 times.
Whoa.
Oh, I hate that shit.
Blood is crazy.
I like when a girl like bites my lip, but sometimes it actually hurts. And I'm like, yo, like chill with that shit. Like you're actually gonna like get cuts and shit. I get you trying to be a little frisky and shit, but like, yo, like blood's coming out means like, yo, that's like the code word to like stop.
No, that's
That's like the safe word. I mean, you don't need a safe word at that point because like you already broke past that.
No, that's crazy. If you start biting my lips
Like,
until the point like it bleeds, I'm gonna like headbutt you. Like,
Like what are you like? What does he do? He's gonna be like,
Yeah, what in the world? Are you?
is he like a pit bull or something? Like
Yeah,
like, mauling her lips.
Vampire.
Yeah, like man, that brother was starving, bro.
She basically blaming him, saying he don't know how to kiss. Bro.
I know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like I've never done that before. Yeah, he basically does not know how to
It's
kiss.
not to the point where it bleeds. Like that man tripping, bro.
Oh my goodness.
But at the same time, I kind of blame her because she should tell him that,
Yeah.
so he doesn't keep doing it. You feel me?
Yeah. Also, why didn't he tell her to like yo chill with that? Like,
Yeah, quit acting like a dog, bro.
it's a dog chewing a bone.
Yeah.
Shit
Nah,
worse.
oh my god.
Like,
Yeah.
Let's get
How long did it take for you to get intimate with someone after we broke up, and who was it?
Probably like a month, maybe.
Who was it?
I don't know. It was like a fling, you know? It was like
One of the girls you met at the club.
yeah. One of two. Yes. How long did it take you? Was it possibly someone who had been checking in while we were dating?
I think she was seeing somebody else while they were together, type shit. And then,
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I got the
I-
backup, man.
She had her backup options, like hitting her up on like IG and shit. And she was like,
Yeah.
she probably was like, she was testing her options on the second like they broke off. Like she was on a date like the next day.
Yeah, it's like she went to work immediately. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
duties, calling thotties, man.
yeah,
Shit.
man.
All right,
She had them pookies in line ready, man.
I'm not gonna lie, the last like girl I dated when I like broke up with her, I like had like a date like I broke up with her on Monday. On Friday, I went on like a date.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He's
But
supposed to.
it's like eating food. Like you dump one, you get to the next one.
Yeah, like you prepare for your next meal.
Yeah, it's like you
I
got
don't do that.
you got to bounce back. Just because you miss a shot doesn't mean you stop taking shots.
So you have to go back
Exactly.
to the gym to put that work in.
Ooh, man, y'all spitting bars, man.
Yeah,
All right,
It's probably on that Mamba mentality.
you know what it is.
You know that Mamba mentality with the poom poom.
Loved who more?
Just preemptive striking this one. But no, please answer.
Are you gonna answer it?
Fuck no. It was 9 years. It was a good relationship. It was a success.
9 years, and that's how it.
imagine you spend like 2 decades with somebody and then y'all just break through. Bro, that's got to be the saddest shit in the world. To be real. You
Yeah,
spent all that time for nothing? Like, damn.
yeah. It's like I don't know. To me, it's like damn. It's like, yeah. I would say like it's like you waste your like prime years.
They almost
Yeah.
dated. They was dating with him for like a decade, and he was like cheated on. That's pretty like awful.
Yeah, it's like I gave you my prime years, and now, now I'm like washed up.
See, that's what I felt in college because in college, from sophomore year to senior year, I was in a relationship. And I was with that girl for so long, I didn't even get to do anything else, right? Well, I did freshman year, but it wasn't much. And then I regretted it. I was like, damn, I'm never going to get that shit back. So that's why I value my freedom now. So it's like when you're in a relationship, you locked up. I don't like that. Like I want to be able to do shit that I want to do. So it's kind of like you committing to somebody and then you have plans and then shit just falls through because they change. Like that shit's so bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like you're trying to make up for the wasted time. Man.
Oh yeah, I'm like locked up like a motherfucker, right? No.
Yeah, nah, you good, you good.
But I'm good with that. It's like Shorty can lock me up anytime. I'm upset.
Right. You do. But if you don't try to get locked up with somebody you know you're not going to be with for a while, because then it's just like a waste of time. That's how I think about it.
You know, I feel like that if I don't see it having like the potential to go to marriage, I'm not gonna like waste my time with that shit. Like any shit when I see like, oh, this is not gonna work out, I don't like drag it along. I just feel like, hey, this shit's over.
Loved whom more?
Don't raise your eyebrows at me. I would say me, but that was like to a fault at times. Yeah.
I felt like you never held me accountable.
He had no shit. Like obviously, like I feel like he was basically like her bitch the entire like relationship.
I know there's that, and remember where she introduced him to dudes that she had like on and off relationships with.
Yeah, I was like,
Like-
yo, that's like so disrespectful. Like, why are you putting up with that shit? Like,
I know, like he was like you said, like he was basically like her bitch, bro.
yeah, man, Shorty wasn't even like all that. Like, she was like mid.
Also, I got a question for y'all. So, speaking about betas, how do you feel about dominance and submissiveness in a relationship? Do you think the male should always be dominant and the female should be submissive? Like, would you ever get with a girl who's dominant?
Well, I have this thing where, yeah, like I'm not trying to get you to like one of my homeboys. Like, we don't need to, for example, we don't need to be on the same football team. We don't need to be tackling. We don't need to be in the huddle thing. Like we don't like. We need to. There has to be some what's like type of chemistry where like one can supplement the other. Where like a person takes the lead, preferably a man. Even though there is some relationships where like a woman takes the lead, but I feel like for the most part, it's usually like the guy who takes the lead. So yeah, I'm not really trying to compete with you if you're my old lady.
Okay, what about you, Nico?
Yes, I mean, I want someone who's just like submissive and I can just like step over them because it's just like I don't know. I want someone who like voices how they feel and like their opinions and shit. And like I like that shit, but I don't. But also, I don't want someone who's also trying to like take over everything and stuff. But like, I do like a girl like that knows what she wants, and also like I'm not gonna lie, you're not really gonna find like a lot of like submissive like Latinas. Like you know what I mean? Like they're usually Latinas are pretty like dominant, like not just like in like all aspects, like in the bedroom and life, in like interacting. There's more dominant personalities, and
Yeah.
like I kind of do like being with a girl that has like a more dominant personality and shit. Like,
Yeah.
if she's more submissive and timid, like I don't really like that shit that much.
Yeah,
So you're saying you're
I guess for me, like I'm not trying to have a Kobe and Shaq type relationship, like type pairing. Like I'm like I don't think yeah, for
more
me,
like
I'm talking about for me personally. I don't need to be in a relationship where there's like two like alphas. Man. That's just me. Man. Speaking for myself. Man.
yeah. I personally don't mind at all. Like I don't really care. But I want to be more dominant. As long as I'm more dominant, like if I'm 51%, she's 49, I'm cool. But the moment she's the more dominant than me, I think it's a problem because then it's kind of like she can control me type shit. And I'm not fucking with that. And yeah, I'm not no beta or whatever. But I don't mind if she's dominant. Like I think it's good being dominant in bed is actually a good thing because you see a lot of girls they just lay down like a pillow. They don't do shit.
It's like laid down like a statue.
They just like what the fuck are you doing? It doesn't work, bro. If I'm exercising, you gotta exercise too. It's 50-50. Come on.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
a
God.
work. It should be a mutual workout.
That's crazy. I never dealt with that. Is there like there's actually like women who like just don't do anything?
Yes,
I know why you haven't dealt with that.
That's
bro. It's like a dead fish. They don't do shit. They just expect you to do everything. I'm like, that's so lame. Like,
What?
I feel like I'm fucking a rock. Like,
Oh,
come
that's
on.
crazy. No, that's oh my God, that's crazy.
But thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
We out.